Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from me. I'm out in the pouring rain today. I'm getting soaked already. The wife and the child have gone shopping, so I took the liberty to say I'll stay home and I'll go detecting. Get a bit of peace. I'm in a field I've not done much today because it's always been harvested for grass, for obviously the silage. I'm getting soaked already. It doesn't look like it's raining much, but it's drizzle, the kind that soaks you through. Anyway, I'm on a different phone today. I'm on my current actual phone because I seem to have thrown my recording phone in the bin with all my finds last week. So I'm a bit gutted about that. I didn't start to the very good today, so we'll get on and I'll show you what I find in my first hole. Cheers! Alright, here we go. I'm on to the first signal. I've just come along the top line and I've got a 60-63 and it's pretty shallow. It's probably only a 3-inch deep plug. You can see it, I don't know if you can see it flashing. It's right there. But this is normally a coppery or coiny signal. Yeah, coppery. It's something. Something already, look. What are we on to? I can't really tell. It does look like something. Not quite sure what it looks like. Maybe a handle? Is it a bust? Is it a busted one of those tobacco lid handles maybe? I might have a clean up and see later on. But that's not bad. First hole and it doesn't look like proper crap anyway. Right, let's carry on to the next hole. You can see there I've done one, you can't quite see it, but I've done one line this way and one line back. And I've just got a 98. I don't know if you can see that from the height up here. Right there in the hole. Looks like a coin, but that is an awfully big signal for one coin, if that's... Oh, what is it? And it's a 2p. A 2p. 98. How has that come up in 98? I think I'll have to go over this hole again. 2p, that is not the type of coin I wanted to be digging up today. Hold on, I'll get the pointy stick in here. Let's have a look. Oh, is there something else in here? This is really highly mineralised ground. So I think I'll have to have a look over that with the detector in a second. Right, let's carry on. Right, we've got an 82 80s here, and it was quite massive. It said it was an inch. So I did try it with the pinpointer on the ground, but it didn't bring anything up. Oh, what's that? Oh, look. See something? It's going to be rubbish, you watch. Yep, look at that. Another one of them. Oh. I wonder if this one works. Oh no, that one don't work. Let's just punch all the crap out. There we go, look at that in all its beauty. What a load of rubbish. That was a banging signal though. Right. Oh, let's go find some. I want some silver today. So everyone cross your toes and fingers for the next few signals. And off we go. Alright, this one was a bit deep. This is right down in the bottom of there. And it's there. Looks like a button. It rang up really funny, which is odd. It rang up in the 90s. Which is a second thing to ring up quite high. There we go. Just a button. Flat button. Not even got its shank, this one. Oh well. Pretty cool though, I always like finding a button. Right, let's carry on. See, that's the handy thing about drizzle. You can see exactly where you've been, look, a nice straight line. Right, I have got a banger here, so I thought I'd do a live dig. Right, where's it gone? Right, 60s. Let's have a dig. Right, I reckon it was around there. Right, sorry if you can hear any wind. I haven't really used this phone for filming, so I don't really know what it's like, but I have... Oh, that's mine. Oh, stand on the detector, shall I? Right, this is a good coin signal, usually. Well, it could be anything coppery or brass. Oh. Right, it's in the top. Right, let's have a look. Might be absolute crap, but you don't know until you dig them, do you? Where is it? Right, it's right there. Right there, where's my knife? Right, let's get away from it. Oh. Is it that? Oh, hello. It's definitely that. But that's got a pattern on it, hasn't it? What might that be? Oh, don't tell me that's a horse pendant. Look at the shape of that. No, I don't think it is. I think that's... It's broke, whatever it is. I wonder if there's any more in the hole. Let's have a look. Oh, no, that was it. Yeah, that was definitely it. That's definitely got a pattern on it, isn't it? I'll have to clean that up and I'll put a picture in. That looks interesting. Right, let's carry on. Everything seems to be ringing up at 98 today. There we go. First bit of lead. There we go, look at that. Nice folded up. Quite heavy actually for such a small piece. I'm getting quite sticky and horrible. It's horrible. The rain's eased off. It's very, very, very faint drizzle now, so that's not too bad. I can cope with that. Right, on we go. Yet another 90s. This one was 91, and I think I've just seen an edge right down there. Is it a coin or a button? Probably a button. Looks very button-like. I don't know. Possibly a coin or a button. And I've just chucked it back in the hole. No idea. Could be either really. There's a lump of mud there I can't get off. But I'm sure I'll let you know. So let's carry on. Onto a 96 this time. You can see it in the hole right there. More than likely a medieval bridal ring, because it's got the old shape, misshapen, not quite circle, and it's got all the filing marks on the outside, probably bronze. There you go. I'm sure you've all seen hundreds and hundreds of them. I dig plenty, so on to the next. I've got a suspicion this one's crap, but as it's in the plug, I'll do a live removal. It was 60s, jump into 90s, and then after dug it, it was like 40s. I think it's around there somewhere. Where's a rock? Ooh. Right, oh, what's that? Something, oh, is that a... Oh! That looks like possibly a broken barrel tap. Maybe the end's broken off this end. Possibly. No idea. I'll have a look for the rest in there. If it's not in there, we'll keep going. This one was an 88 before digging, and it's a solid 90 now, and it's about there. It's in the plug. Quite a lot of them in here have been in the plug. So it's not very deep. Oh, what is it? Is it a buckle? Yeah, look at that. First buckle today. Oh, that'll be going to Aaron. So he'll be happy. I don't think it's got what's left of the iron pin. There we go. No great age, probably Victorian. Could be Georgian, I suppose. Nice, always like to find a buckle. Right, let's carry on. Well, that down there was a mid-50s, but it felt too big. But am I right in saying that's a tool for getting soil and crap out of the hoofs of a horse to scrape? Possibly? I got no idea. That's what it looks like, it's just a pin. Right, anyway, let's carry on for something better than that. If you haven't already, everybody, go and check out the Dukes of Derbyshire. He's an absolutely fantastic, great guy. Really, really friendly chap. And he digs up some bloody good stuff. He's got a video coming up where he finds a huge hammered coin. That'll be, I think it's on the 11th. Yeah, Gareth, he's absolutely fantastic. So go and check him out. The Dukes of Derbyshire. Bloody brilliant channel. Well, the landowner just came up to see me to see if I'd found the jackpot yet. He's a bit disappointed I haven't yet, but he did tell me a story. He used to obviously farm these fields. He used to grow potatoes in here. And he said quite a few years ago, he was digging the potatoes out with a tractor and he hit something. And he dug it up and it was a 2-foot long bomb, intact with the fin on the end. And he wrapped it in a blanket, took it in his car to the local police station. And apparently they went mental, shooed him out of the building and evacuated the place. But it was intact. Apparently they bombed something quite close to here. And he thinks they just had a stray one or just got rid of the last of the load and just dumped it here. So let's hope I don't dig any of them. God. Check out the size of that. That's a piece of lead. Oh. Well, it's quite heavy. I wonder what that is. I can't tell if it's got anything on it. Do you reckon that's a palm guard? It's a perfect sized piece of lead. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll see if there's anything on that. If there is, I'll show you. If there isn't, I won't. Right, let's carry on. Alright, I'm on to one down here. The landowner also told me when he was talking to me that when they built their house, which is at the bottom of this field, they actually dumped all the soil they took at the top. So where I've been gridding has had quite a few inches, if not a foot or more, of dump soil. But it's come from the same field, so that's probably why I still found some stuff. Anyway, I've got a signal here. Can't remember what it was, I think it was 40s, 50s. It's in the plug again, which everything seems to be in here, which is quite odd compared to the rest of the... What's that? Is that it? Oh, there we go. It's whatever that is. Oh, do you know what? That looks like a 20p. But it looks like it's encased in lead. That does look like a 20p. Might just be a piece of lead. Just check the hole. There's nothing else in there. That's on. Well, I'll have a little clean up of that when I get home, and I'll see if it is or if it's just a funny shaped piece of lead. Right, let's carry on. Well, I thought I'd show you now. It is a 20p, and it is encased in lead. So that's very odd. Never seen anything like that. I think it's just one coin, but yeah, it's in lead. Very odd. Right, on to the next. Right, I'm right down the bottom of the field now. Just had one right here. You can see all the clump. It's in here. I can see something. Oh. What is it? Is it just a piece of metal? Yeah. The farmer just... Well, he's not a farmer. It's just the landowner just brought me out a bayonet. An American US stamped 1917 bayonet. He found while putting a roof on one of the barns in the fields. It's absolutely immaculate. The steel blade is stunning. Stamped US with 1917. Even the leather of the case and everything is immaculate. What a find. I'd love to find something like that. Right, there we go. Just a piece of copper. Let's carry on. There we go. Here's my next one. Nice and smooth on the inside. And rough and textured on the outside. So that's a medieval bronze pot fragment. It's pretty cool. Shows us some age down this side anyway. Hopefully we can get some coins that old. Let's carry on. Well, this one was a slightly different sounding 90s. And I can see it's right there. Because there's something in the dark soil. You can just see in that sort of area there. And it's in that. What are we going to have? Oh, is it just a mount or something? A mount stud. Yep. You can see the sharp pin. There's a sharp pin on the back. And there's a rounded stud. So it's probably a leather stud. Cool. Right, on to the next. Right, on to the next one. We've got a possible coin or button right in the edge there. This is a 69. Oh, just pulled it off. Oh, what does it look like? Oh, it's a button. There we go, look. That's alright, I'm happy with the button. It's all history, innit? There we go. Button with some writing on it. Probably used to be gold gilt. Alright, let's carry on. I want a coin. Well, I want a decent coin that I can see some detail on. Alright, this one was coming up as a 91 and it's in that ball. So whatever's in that ball. Oh, I can see a rim, look, you see that? Is it going to be a coin or another button? Oh, it's got two holes in it. See that? It's got two holes in it. Let's have a look at this side, shall we? See if I can pop it off in one. Oh, yeah. Oh, get off. Right, well, it's definitely green, it's definitely round, but it's got two holes in it. So I'm going to call that a coin that's maybe been modified. And I'll hopefully post in what it turns out to be if I do get an ID, but it's looking very unlikely. Wicked. On to the next. Right, this one was a screaming 60s. And I can see a rim right there, if you can just see it in the soil. But it looks straight up and down. So that was quite a good signal for whatever that is. If it's a coin, if it's a button. It looked like it was straight up and down. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's it going to be? Is there going to be a shank? Yes, there is, I think. Is there? Is that a shank? Yeah, there we go, shank. So a big button. Cool. Right, let's carry on. On to another absolutely banging 60s. You can see where it's come from. Bit of dark soil left. And it fell in the hole. And it's right there. Don't need the pinpointer for this one. Oh. 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 I got slightly excited then, although it could still be. Although I thought they were smaller than that. But is that a clog clasp? Do you want to comment below if that's a clog clasp, if you think that's a clog clasp? If it is, it's my first ever, so that's one to tick off my bucket list. I hope it is, because even though these things aren't very exciting, and people probably find them all the time, in 2 years detecting I've never found one. So if that is one, I'm going to be really happy, because I see everybody else dig them. So yeah, comment below if you think that's a clog clasp. Fingers crossed it is. On to the next. Right, I've gridded most of the next door field, so I thought I'd have a little mooch around in this field. I literally walked in here 5 seconds ago and I got a signal, which is that. There's a big dark soil stain there. So it's in here, whatever it is. What have we got in this field? Is this field going to be any luckier? Oh, could that possibly be a coin, my first signal in this field, or is it going to be a button? Oh, Oh, it's looking love token shaped. Oh yeah. Do you know, I reckon that is a William III love token. Yeah, it's got to be in it. Can't see anything on it, but it's bent like a love token. That's really cool. Look at that. Wicked. That's find of the day for me. I'm well chuffed with that. Right, let's carry on, see if we can find some silver ones. Well, I'm only a few steps up from that love token. I've got something here. Oh, what is that? Is that going to be a tiny little button? Oh, I just dropped it. Yep, it's a tomback button. Couldn't look any more silver if they tried, could they? Those tiny little tomback button. Well, it's looking good for this field. It's a tiny little field. It's probably only about an acre, but I've never really done it. I've never even been in the middle. I did around the outside once, but the grass was really long. This is used for silage, so look. Simplex is getting really grubby today because it's pretty dirty. Not too bad. Right, let's carry on. Well, I just had a bit of a frightening experience. Just check they're not behind me. Through that entrance there, I just had two guys come up behind me with guns. Frightened the life out of me. Turn around, these two guys stood there with guns. No idea what they were doing here. They were rifles, so maybe shooting rabbits, but it's pretty scary. Right, I'm going to spin you around because I've got a target here. I don't know if I can do that while it's on or not. Nope, I can't, so I'm going to switch you off. Right, I can still hear them. They're in the field next door that I've just been in. Sounds like they've got a dog, a little dog with them. Right, anyway, my target was there. See the imprint? And it's over there. There we go, little horse brass. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's carry on. I've only done one line. It's pretty good in here. Let's carry on. Well, there we go. That's enough for that hunt. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I think I've been out for about 6 or 7 hours. Absolutely knackered. Yeah, no silver. Bit gutted really, but two fields I haven't really done too much. I think I've had a few coins, so hopefully, you know, we can't win them all, can we? I want some more silver and I want my 10th hammered. My next hammered will be my 10th. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining me, and I hope you like it and subscribe and comment if you want to. I'll reply, and I will see you next time. Cheers.